Jacqui-Lee Pryce for Shadowboxruk UK. I'm here with David Nyika after that tremendous win. How are you feeling?
Yeah, really good. I feel like it was the right performance on the right platform, and I'd like to think I've impressed the people of Saudi. I got a great reception leaving the ring, so yeah, I'd love to come back, and I'd like to keep impressing the world of boxing.
I think you did impress. What I did notice at the weigh-in was the considerable height difference. I mean, we saw that come into play today, didn't we? You really established the jab. Was that the kind of game plan to sort of keep him on the end of that long jab and you stay on the outside of the ring?
Yeah, I think getting him on the end of the jab and keeping it loose and keeping it long was important, but also closing the gap quickly, because I knew he was going to have to close a massive gap to get his shots off. So actually closing the gap and working the inside became really important, because if he couldn't hit me from out at long range, he had to get inside. But if I could close that gap before him, I could get my shots off a little bit cleaner and a little bit quicker.
It was interesting because, let's be fair, in round one, he was a little bit cheeky. He was game though, wasn't he? He did try to put you under pressure a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, that was to be expected. He was hesitant to take the 10-round fight. It was supposed to be an 8-round fight initially, and that was kind of a signal to me that he didn't really back his fitness. So he kind of left it all in the ring, kind of spend all his pennies in the first couple rounds. And so for me, it was just a matter of being patient and actually just drawing it out of him. And I think being in a little bit closer, staying inside the punching range, allowed me to kind of draw that energy out of him.
Do you know what? I saw a bit of everything tonight. Really, really great work. But also, you were very patient. A very patient performance. You were chipping away at the body, and of course, then we saw that stoppage at the end, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, patience hasn't been a strong suit for me, but I'm starting to adapt to the professional style, and I'm sparring 8 hard rounds, and like I'm moving up towards 10 hard rounds. You know, I need to be patient when it comes to 10-round fights, and it was just going to be a matter of time before I got him out of there tonight. But again, I do want to see the 6th, 7th, 8th round in these fights, because that's where I'm going to really discover myself.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing I did notice as well, I've been around boxing a long time, it's incredibly quiet in that arena. What is that like for you as a fighter that's probably used to being, you know, hearing the crowd behind you? What is that like, or did you mentally prepare for that?
No, that's fine. I fought at the Tokyo Olympics where there was no crowd at all during COVID, so it was like an intense sparring session. But the fact that I was able to get a bit of a cheer on the way out was enough for me.
So yeah, I suppose that the Olympics was a practice for this evening.
Yeah, well, I've been in the sport for half my life now. So I've been doing this for 14 years, and I've fought in school halls. You know, I've fought all over the world now. I've travelled to probably 25 countries for boxing now, and Saudi Arabia is just another one off the list. So I'd like to keep coming back here and keep impressing in front of the Saudis.
What would you say, can you put into words, has been, obviously apart from the fight this evening, the highest moments of this trip to Saudi Arabia?
I think it goes without saying, just being a part of such a massive event. You know, this is such a historical fight, and this is going to go down in history. And just to have my name in the credits, you know, is a big deal for me. So I feel incredibly honoured to be on such a prestigious card, and I'm going to go and enjoy the fights now. You know.
All I'm going to say, you do look like a bit like a gladiator with that.
Yeah. No, this is my means to inspire the youth and you know, make it interesting for myself, because I grew up around you know, superheroes, and this is my opportunity to be that light in the dark for the youth, and for my nephews, and the next generation that looks up to. I know I looked up to guys like David Tua in New Zealand, and all like the Olympians, and I've done the Olympics, and now I get to write my own story. It's a pretty cool experience.
What a story so far. Thank you so much. You're a lovely young man. Thank you very much for giving us your time.
Thank you, Jackie.